Coin roll searchers are making this one huge mistake. Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and you are watching CoinHELPu. We are going to discuss the mistake most coin roll searchers seem to be making. So let's get started. This comment inspired me to do this video, and I blocked out the name because I'm not trying to put anybody on Front Street. Although this person has to understand that I definitely am doing this to help people because this is so important. So I'm going to read the comments and we're going to discuss this. It says, I am shook to the core, pulled my legs up, then stood on the couch, staring on the monitor of my microscope, wide-eyed and in disbelief. I Googled it and just now and found one person who has a smiling Lincoln. Mine, however, is a 1941D. I haven't found any other resources who is mentioning smiling Lincoln in their collection or reference auctions. What is the story about the smiling Lincoln? First off, microscopes. You shouldn't need a microscope to see the varieties and mint errors that are worth money, that are worth looking at. When you have a microscope, and I'm not against it if you have issues with eyesight or if you just like looking at coins really close, but you're going to see too many anomalies with a microscope. You're going to see all kinds of little things that are on the die face that happen from, maybe a loose die like strike doubling, or maybe just a small die chip, or just something that calls from die wear or die deterioration. And you're just going to confuse yourself. You're going to see things you don't understand because you don't know the minting process. So I don't recommend a microscope starting out. I recommend a 10x loop. I sell the jeweler's triplet loops I've talked about in my videos before, and that's what I recommend. I recommend a really good lens on a really nice loop. And a loop is just a magnifier, just to hold it in your hand. You see people using them all the time. The other thing is you don't Google your error. You want to find a good resource. You've got to go to good resources. If you're planning on roll searching, you need to find a really good place to be able to talk to people or ask. Maybe join a coin club, find a dealer that deals in errors at a coin show, go to a coin shop if that dealer is into errors and has some errors he's selling and can help you. Or you could go over to Coneca and join Coneca. I highly recommend that. They have Variety Vista, and you can look up your errors there and learn about the minting process. But I really recommend learning the minting process. So you would want to go to doubledie.com and learn how the dies are made and processes like that. And then there's error-ref.com. I'll have all these links in the description in the video. But anyways, let's go on. I told her there's no such variety. Someone made that name up, and always look up varieties at Coneca Variety Vista online, not Google searches. So she said, CoinHELPu, is it counterfeit? I can understand due to wear that could give it an appearance. However, Hubert Jackson is the guy who showed it on his vlog. Mine does not have a different jawline or chin. However, Lincoln is smiling exact the same big smile. Now, I don't know this person, and I'm not like trying to base them out or anything. She probably got it confused, but just for the sake of the video here, I did mention the name, but I told him that he's not a die variety attributor at Coneca, is what I meant to put on there. But I told him only consult people at Coneca. Okay, wextersdoubledie.com or error-reference.com. It's very important if you think you have something that you can't find anywhere, you need to contact somebody who can look at it in hand. More than likely, it's going to be damaged because all major mint errors are known based off of the minting process that is well documented. Now, I'm not saying there's not going to be a mint error that's discovered here or there in the next 10 years, but it's going to be very rare and difficult. It's going to be like winning the Powerball. And that's very difficult to win. Maybe even winning the Powerball 2 times in a row. That's how bad the odds are on finding a new discovery mint error. It's just the minting process doesn't allow for a bunch of new discoveries. That leads me into knowing the difference between a mint error and a variety. There are new varieties being discovered. In other words, each year there's new double dies discovered. That's a little different. Okay, you can find, and it's potentially possible to find a new die variety, but not errors. Errors, you're just, if you got something that's really dramatic and on your coin and it looks crazy, more than likely it's damaged, because if it was a mint error, you would find an example of a dramatic, obvious error. So, moving on here, not trying to tell everyone they can't find a discovery. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it is possible, but it's very highly, highly unlikely. So she said, "Thank you, honey. The infos are very enlightening. I appreciate you and your vlogs and await them anxiously. You really helped me a lot since this is a new hobby of mine. I am only at the stage of roll hunting and just developing. Eye-opening to obsession can be. Can be cool looking. Thank you for your infos." Hey, thank you. Like I said, I'm not trying to make you embarrass you or anything here. I appreciate you watching my videos, but trust me, this will help a lot of people. Thousands of people will see this video and it will help them out. So that's the other part of it. Doing it wrong. Starting to roll search without knowing, varieties of mint errors, not knowing the differences and not knowing anything about the minting process. That is the biggest mistake that roll searchers make. You might see somewhere that it's fun to roll search and find coins and make money. You'll see an article somewhere, and maybe it's not a reputable article. Maybe there's a lot of misleading information in the article or even the video. And in that video turns you on to roll searching. And you start looking at coins and you don't really know what you're doing. You don't know what you're looking at. It's no different with me. I wanted to go hunting when I turned 18. I never went hunting when I was, under 18. I got a shotgun when I was old enough at 18, and I didn't know how to hunt. So what did I do? I got magazines and I got books and I started reading about it so I could go out in the woods and actually hunt. And then I actually had a friend who knew how to hunt, and he would take me out, and that's how it happened. That's what you have to do here. You have to look up your quarry. Whatever you're hunting, you have to look it up. You have to know what you're doing. And even over here, we have a help community, and we help people over here learn things. And we have all kinds of articles over here and links. So anyways, we were talking about this smiling link, and I thought, what in the world is this smiling link? And I thought, okay, I'll do a Google search for a smiling link in mint error. And I scrolled down through, and the secret's out. It's not Blue Ridge. I 2000 mint error, pick, click, smiling face. I thought, hold on. So I clicked on that, and there it is. This is something that you really need to know when you're roll searching. Coins from the beginning obtain contact marks and hits and abrasions. And I can tell you that they can be placed in some of the unorthodox areas. But what happens is that coins continue to wear, and over time it'll wear it down. It'll obtain the same patina as the rest of the coin and look like it's part of the coin. That's what happened here. This was a contact mark or a scratch or something that happened. I can see something right here on this coin. And literally, after time, it wore down and made it look like it's exactly part of this coin, and it's not. So this is probably a legitimate mistake made by the seller here. They don't know didn't understand that. But that's what I try to tell people. So basically, you have a coin that has no bids. I think it's over on eBay. I think it's where I clicked it at. See the details on eBay. And it's being sold by someone who has one feedback, possibly. Yeah, one feedback. And we see this all the time. Okay, there's no smiling link in variety. And it's just a contact mark that wore down. And that's a lot of people have mistaked scratches for being a die gouge or something like that. You have to think, a coin circulated, it's probably worn, and it's probably an old scratch or an old contact mark. So on to this. Coneca, Variety Vista. You've got to come over to Coneca. There's all kinds of tools and information and members area. Also, their Variety Vista, like I mentioned again here, but I want to keep telling people, you go to Variety Vista, look at these images, and you can find your coin here usually. Usually, most of the time, you'll find your coin here. WexlersDoubleDie.com, I'm telling you, this guy, Wexler is one of the top people, okay? And he's got all this information over here, worthless doubling, transitional designs, rolling design. If you went through this like it's a book and you read this, you will make a lot less mistakes. You will waste a lot less time. Trust me. And it's not a bad thing to look through rolls and look for weird stuff and fun stuff and put it back and label it. But once you know what it is, it's liberating. The truth will set you free, knowing what you have in your hands. I mean, look at this. I even did a video on UFO varieties. So that's what you do. You come over here and you read this. I did it. I still do it. I still refresh my memory on things. I don't know everything. And then there's error-ref.com. Look at these names. All these guys, these are the guys that I mean, they know what they're doing. Okay, they are sell them, they buy them, they wrote the books, they attribute. So if you come over here, the information might be a little detailed, it might be a little complicated, but it's here, and you can actually ask those questions over on the forum. Ask us, about this. And I've dealt with Sullivan Numismatics. He's a really good guy. He tags me all the time in his mint errors. He sells them. Fred Weinberg. I mean, I've got some of his books. I mean, you name it, we know it. I've actually communicated with him. I think he helps out on Lincoln Cent Resource. That's another place. It's right here, Lincoln Cent Forum. So there's all these tools at your fingertips, so you don't make the mistakes that most coin roll searchers make. So thanks for watching my latest video. I appreciate all of you for watching my video, and I don't want anyone to think you can't walk in my shop with a handful of coins, just 2 or 3 coins. I can take a look at them. I don't mind doing that. I don't want to give people the wrong impression that I don't, because I do enjoy helping people. It's just easier whenever you can't make it into my shop to go to my help forum instead of calling me on the phone or sending me an email. I try to keep it all focused and right there in my help community, and I go there every day and look up the coins and try to help if I can. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.